Okay, let's walk through the setup of our Moodle course with Classcraft and the battle theme, along with kind of how to get the grade you want. So let's go into Theology 2. Here I am, right, in Theology 2. What's in here, right? If you've got announcements on the side right there from my Twitter, it might say today's mission, according to my pace, so on and so forth. Click here for due dates. Click there, and it'll take you to a page that has the missions for every day according to my pace so that you can stay on track. It's got due dates and when the chapter ends. Highlight in red. Keep it in mind. Put it in your calendar, right? Okay, continuing on. Rules and engagement section, right? That's our rules. It's got those same important dates right there. It has the syllabus. It has game plan documents and why we have a war theme. Game plan documents, let's look at this. It's got in there the basics of what each level rank is all about. Soldier, officer, Navy SEAL. The training needs to be done, additional training, and the combat that needs to be done. Moving on. It has a list of how the gameplay works, right? The rules of engagement section, the training section, the combat section, to inform you of what everything is. It tells us about the main 3 sites that we use, Moodle, Sesame, and Classcraft, and what we submit to each one. And here's the most important feature for you. It has on here the achievement comparison. So it says exactly what you need to do if you want to be a soldier, an officer, or the MAX, Navy SEAL, Elite Forces. Soldier needs to do reconnaissance, needs to do his field reports, needs to do the boss battle, and needs to complete 2 missions. Also, it doesn't show it, but do 2 briefings at least, right? Officer, max points, needs reconnaissance, needs field report, needs the boss battle to be at least 80% to be an officer. Only way you're going to get that 90 max is if you have 90%, right? Because that'll give you the full 50 points. Missions 3, briefings 3, right? And to apply for the rank of Navy SEAL, you've got to do reconnaissance, field reports, 85% to kill the boss for the boss battle. That's going to give you full credit, actually. I moved it down. 5 missions, all briefings, and notes, right? So mainly the only difference between the last chapter and this one is 5 missions instead of what you're doing last chapter 3. Everything else is the same. Even maybe more so, last chapter it was 90% to get full credit for the boss battle. This time it's 85%, right? So pretty much there's the trade-off. 2 extra missions, but a lower percentage for max score on the boss battle. So that's what you need to do. Always go into there to check it out. Continuing on then, the next section, the training section. It's going to have important announcements on there for training. It's going to have briefing, which is clicking on it, taking us to what? Taking us to our lecture videos, right? This is what you're going to take a screenshot of, where it tells me your username and what you've completed. The mission listing lists all the missions for the whole chapter, the requirements for the mission, and submission requirements. Very important to look at those things to make sure that you're going to get full credit for that. Next, mission resources. If there's going to be links outside articles, there's Temptation outside articles that you could use, Cana outside articles you can use, and so on and so forth. Those will be listed right there. And our war games that we're going to do every Wednesday are in the training section, because the war games are training us for battle, right? Just like real world. So I did my reconnaissance, I submitted it, and the lower boss battle opened up. The boss battle, let's say I take it. When we take the boss battle, we're going to have another walkthrough in here that tells you how to set up guided access mode. That's how we're going to take it. Once you complete it and you get above an 80, it's going to open up an application for officer. If you get above an 85, it's going to open up the application for special forces. In that, you just go through and you check off and you show and you say that I submitted 3 missions, did 3 briefings, so consider me for an officer. And the same thing, consider me for special forces. With that one, you're going to submit your lecture video, screenshot, you submit a little essay on why you deserve to be special forces, and your essay or your missions that you did. That's pretty much the walkthrough of how it goes. You got it. If you have any questions, let me know. That's it.